This is your official warning. Things just changed. Whether you run a dropshipping store or a full-scale e-commerce brand, what just happened in the U.S. could crush your margins if you're not prepared. Yes, President. Donald Trump announced a new round of proposed tariffs. And the impact on global shipping, Chinese manufacturing, and online sellers is massive. Let's break it down and, more importantly, help you protect your business. The president is pushing for a 10% universal tariff on all imports into the U.S. and a proposed 54% tariff specifically on goods from China. For e-commerce entrepreneurs who source products from Chinese suppliers, this could increase your cost per unit by 30%, 60%. A $5 product, now potentially $7.50. Multiply that by hundreds of orders and the impact becomes brutal. This is not theory. This is active policy. Until now, dropshippers often relied on the de minimis rule, a U.S. import policy that allowed goods under $800 in value to skip duties. That rule is now on the chopping block for Chinese origin shipments. If these changes are fully implemented, even low-cost products will face customs charges. Let's be brutally honest. If you're selling novelty mugs, cat necklaces, or random massage rollers from AliExpress to U.S. customers, you're finished unless you evolve. This effectively closes the loophole that allowed many low-ticket dropshippers to remain profitable. What does that mean? Previously, U.S. Customs let in packages under $800 per recipient per day without charging import duties. That's how most dropshippers avoided taxes. Not anymore. Now, every single package, regardless of how cheap, is subject to duties. No more loopholes. No more $2 sunglasses sliding through unnoticed. If it's made in China, it's getting taxed. Let's be clear. If you're selling $10, $30 items with thin profit margins to U.S. customers, your business may no longer be sustainable. Higher import fees, rising fulfillment costs, and consumer belt-tightening will crush operations that depend on volume over value. That $5 impulse buy gadget might now cost you more than you make. Tariffs don't just increase costs, they slow everything down. Delays at U.S. ports and border customs are rising. Shipments are getting held, reassessed, or rejected. E-commerce business owners have already started reporting stalled packages, customer refund requests, and a sharp increase in fulfillment issues. This couldn't have come at a worse time. The U.S. Consumer Confidence Index is falling fast, with economic uncertainty at levels not seen since the early 2020s as people are buying less. And when they do buy, they want value. If your product isn't essential, problem-solving, or highly differentiated, expect slower sales and tougher conversion rates. The U.S. Dollar Index, DXY, a measure of the dollar's global strength, is also trending downward. That means U.S. buyers have less buying power, and U.S.-based sellers face higher foreign sourcing costs. Most international suppliers charge in USD. So if the dollar continues to weaken, your purchasing power shrinks, just as your expenses grow. Here's how to stay in the game and even thrive. One, Raise your average order value focus on high-ticket items. Ideally, where you can net $30, $50 in profit after expenses. Low-margin novelty items, they're done. 1. Diversify your suppliers. Don't rely solely on Chinese manufacturers. Explore suppliers in countries like Vietnam, India, Mexico, Eastern Europe, or even US-based wholesale options. 1. Expand to new markets. Why sell only to the US? Explore the European Union, Canada, the UK, or Australia. Language tools and localized ad strategies make expansion easier than ever. Communicate with your suppliers by asking them these questions directly. How are they handling new tariffs? Are they passing on the extra cost to you? Are alternate shipping routes available? Adjust your pricing strategy. Yes, you might lose some sales with a 20–40% price hike, but it's better to make fewer profitable sales than run at a loss. Update your customers proactively. Use emails and shipping notifications to explain potential delays and tariff impacts. Honest communication equals lower refund rates and better brand trust. Customers are far more understanding when you communicate. Silence equals refund request. Let's end the panic talk. Shifting regulations, inflation, and geopolitical risks all mean one thing. You must diversify your sales channels and target audiences. Use tools like Shopify Markets, Google Translate integrations, Meta, and TikTok localization tools to build a truly global store. No, dropshipping is not dead, but old-school dropshipping, the kind where you sell cheap, flashy products from AliExpress to US teens, is dying fast. E-commerce is evolving. Buyers are smarter, margins are tighter, and governments are now stepping in. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of a more resilient, smarter e-commerce era. Adaptability will determine your success. Here's what to do immediately. Set Google alerts for terms like US tariffs, China imports, and e-commerce regulation. China imports and e-commerce regulation. Re-audit your product lineup. Remove low-margin items. Remove low-margin items. Make these moves, and your store won't just survive. It'll evolve into a future-proof brand. Here's your long-term playbook. Focus on value, not gimmicks. Raise margins. Streamline logistics. Explore untapped markets. And for the love of business, stay informed. Because if you're not reading the news, someone else is. And they'll pivot faster than you. Look, if this video helped open your eyes, if you're going to make changes today, smash that like button. Subscribe if you want real no BS updates about the e-commerce world. Drop a comment below and tell me, are you adapting or giving up? Let's talk strategy in the comments. And remember, turbulence doesn't destroy great pilots, it reveals them. Stay sharp. Stay agile. Stay profitable. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Want to launch your AI-powered one-person business in 7 days with a simple plug-and-play system? Check out the description box below. Thanks for watching.